Hello everyone, dear friends. The weather is just wonderful outside today. I wonder what adventures await me today? What? I think Mikey's coming to me. Mikey, it's open.
JJ, I saw Thomas, but he has paws like a spider.
What? Oh, you must have seen Thomas Spider.
I have just a great idea, JJ. Let's build a Thomas spider today.
Wow, Mikey, the idea is really great. Okay, I agree. But first, let's welcome our dear viewers.
Of course, JJ, go ahead.
Hello, everyone, dear friends. Today, me and Mikey are going to build Thomas Spider.
We will have 3 rounds in total.
Are you ready, Mikey?
Of course, JJ.
Then we're starting. Round 1. For the first round, I will need anvils, stone, concrete, as well as nether blocks. I'm starting construction. First of all, I build anvils, and I will need a lot of them. After that, I build blocks of concrete. Friends, why do you think I need anvils and blocks of concrete? Right! To make rails for my Thomas Spider. Now, I'm starting to feed the body of my Thomas Spider. To do this, I use red blocks, white blocks, wool blocks, as well as various mechanisms. Friends, just recently Mikey told me a very scary story. Are you ready to hear it? One little boy went to the store with his mother and saw a toy dog there. The toy was small, but very beautiful, just like a real one. And the boy really wanted a dog, so he persuaded his mother to buy him this toy. He played with the dog all day and even went to bed with her. At night, Mom heard screams, and when she ran into the boy's room, he was all bitten, but there was no one else in the room except him. The boy was taken to the hospital. The next night, someone bit the boy's sister. When asked if she had seen anyone, her sister said it was a very big dog. But there was no dog in the house, and the doors and windows were all closed. Even the police came, but they didn't find anything either. My sister was also taken to the hospital. The next night, the boy's mother took a large stick and hid in the closet. Late at night, she heard someone opening the door to her room. The boy's mother opened the door a crack and saw a huge dog. It was the same toy dog she had bought for the boy. Only now, she has become much, much bigger, so that she barely squeezed through the doorway. The dog also saw the boy's mother and rushed to her, but Mom managed to close the closet door. In the morning, Mom started looking and found a toy dog in the boy's room. Mom took the toy and burned it. The toy dog immediately burst into flames and instantly burned down. All that was left of her was gray ashes. On the same day, the boy and his sister returned home from the hospital. The bites disappeared as soon as the toy burned down. A small toy dog turned into a huge one at night. And it's just super duper creepy. The very thought that my toy might bite me makes me scared. Friends, would you be afraid of a huge beast in your room? If you would be scared too, then write in the comments why and if you are super strong and fearless. Then be sure to write in the comments. This is nonsense. Let's see which one of us is bigger. I put stoves, beds, chests, a workbench, as well as bookshelves and an enchanted table. I put up racks for armor, a boiler, pour water, and also hang up my armor. Great, my Thomas Spider house is ready. I wonder how Mikey doing.
Meanwhile,
That's the first round. I need to do my best. I'm starting construction. Great! The first round has come to an end.
Wow, Mikey, I don't even know what it is. Oh, this is a mini version of my Thomas Spider.
Did it really happen that way?
Yes, and I really like it.
Thanks, JJ. Then let's see what's in there.
Follow me.
Wow, JJ. What an amazing Thomas Spider you have turned out. I like it.
Thanks, Mikey. Round 2. For the second round, I will need nether blocks, concrete, as well as redstone blocks and quartz. I'm starting construction. First of all, I build blocks in the air. At the same time, I use blocks of plywood, as well as blocks of concrete. This will be the front of my Thomas Spider. Mikey recently told me that I don't know how to build Thomas Spider at all. But as we can see from his previous construction, it is he who does not know how to build. After all, I got just a great Thomas Spider, and he has some kind of incomprehensible thing from a cheap store. And I also realized that he would not be able to build well right away for one small reason. You ask me, JJ, what other reason is this? And I'll tell you what. Before our construction started, Mikey came up to me and asked,
JJ, what is the difference between Thomas Spider and thomas.exe?
Mikey. Thomas Spider is a spider. After such a question from Mikey, I immediately realized that I would do better than him. Friends, but it really depends on you. After all, there is only one judge in our show, and that's you. I keep building my Thomas Spider. And while I'm building it for you, I'll tell you a story that my mother often told me before going to bed. One girl often stayed at home alone because her parents worked a lot. But the girl was bored at home, and she had no friends in the yard. One day, a girl climbed onto the roof. It was quiet there, and nothing prevented you from looking at the clouds. All day, the girl lay on the hot, sun-warmed concrete, looked at the floating clouds, and listened to the songs of the wind. For all the time, only a gray cat appeared on the roof, which flashed a yellow eye at the girl and went about its business. The girl liked it on the roof, and she began to come here often in the afternoon, and sometimes in the evening, when her parents started fighting at home. She brought an old blanket to the roof and a bowl for the cat, where she left pieces of sausage or meat. One day, sitting on the roof after sunset, the girl suddenly saw a huge giant walking towards the city, and the cloak behind him was black as the darkest night. The girl was scared and screamed. The giant stopped and looked around, but the girl put her hand over her mouth and quickly ran off the roof. After that, the girl began to see giants everywhere. The one who brought morning on his wings was very old and kind. The other, with which snow and frost came, was mighty and cruel. It didn't cost him anything to freeze an animal or even a human to death. The giants carried the moon and the sun, drove clouds across the sky, and poured rain on the city. There were many of them, and they were different, just like people. But people lived in their own world, and giants lived in their own. And only the girl could see two worlds, the world of people and the world of giants. But that wasn't what was scary. It was scary that the black giant who brought the night with him knew about the girl and her secret. And I was looking for her. At first, it was easy for her to hide, but every day he got closer to her. The days were getting shorter and the nights were getting longer, but no one except the girl noticed it. Blackbirds flew to the house where the girl lived, sat on the branches, and opened their wings, letting the night out. The girl now slept only with the light on and carried matches in her pocket, lighting them when the black birds tried to attack her. And when one day the night creatures surrounded her, she set fire to the bed in her room. She managed to drive away the birds, but Dad took the matches away from the girl. The next morning came for everyone, except the girl. The birds covered the whole sky above the house where the girl lived with their wings and screamed, summoning the black giant. And even though no one saw them, people looked up anxiously and hurried to leave faster. The girl did not go to school. She stayed at home and waited for it to be over. She was very scared, but she knew she couldn't run away. The black giant came and looked in the window. In his eye, the girl saw millions of yellow and blue stars, and there were other children among the stars. They called the girl to them. She got up and walked towards them. When the parents returned home in the evening, they found a dead girl. She was lying on the bed, and at first it seemed that she had just fallen asleep. But the girl's eyes were open, and they were black, like a dark, moonless night. Mom looked into the girl's eyes, and her hair turned gray in an instant. Isn't this a very creepy story? What do you tell me, friends? Would you be afraid of a black giant? By the way, I've been meaning to ask you, who do you think is the scariest giant? The black or the cruel giant of frost? If the most creepy is black, then write black in the comments. And if the giant of frost, who brings winter on his shoulders, then write snow. I'm very interested in what you think about it. It's time for furniture. I put up a bed, put anvils in the corners, and decorate them with foliage. On the other hand, I put bookshelves, as well as an enchanted table. Now I'm building a ladder from the top to the bottom. I'm putting up 2 more anvils and decorating them with foliage. On this side, I put cabinets, as well as shelves for clothes and shoes. I decorate the entire room around the perimeter with foliage. Here, I put a dressing table, as well as a boiler, and pour water. Oh, I missed a bit. I'm putting up racks for armor, and I'm also hanging up my armor. I'm hanging a painting, as well as laying a bearskin on the floor. I'm putting up a bedside table, as well as a lamp. Great! My Thomas Spider house is ready. I wonder how Mikey doing.
Meanwhile,
In the second round, I need to build even better than JJ. I'm starting construction. Great! The second round has come to an end.
Wow, Mikey, what an amazing Thomas Spider you have turned out. Great!
Thanks, JJ, but I can't wait to see what you've built.
Follow me.
Wow, JJ, you've got a great Thomas Spider, just amazing.
Thanks, Mikey. Round 3. In the third round, I introduce a special command and put a ready-made Thomas Spider.
JJ, you make such huge buildings. Do you always build them yourself?
What a distrust, Mikey. Of course I am. Wow. Friends, just look at how huge it is. Oh, I think I need to finish my eyes a little. Let's move on. What the hell? Yes, everything is on fire here. This Thomas Spider set fire to all the neighboring trees. It's just unimaginable. But you know what? I like my super duper huge Thomas Spider. And I have it ready. It's time to check out what Mikey is doing there. Wow. Mikey, don't tell me this is happening again, that you called someone again. I'll scream again. Oh, I can hit him. He's definitely alive. What do you say to that?
I won't say anything. It's a surprise. In the meantime, let's get away from him and watch your Thomas Spider.
Well, apparently that's my fate. Follow me, Mikey.
Wow, JJ, what an amazing Thomas Spider you have turned out. It's just incredible.
Yes, Mikey, I thought so too.
Why don't we go check it out?
And how can we do without it? Go ahead.
Oh, you've got something burning here.
Don't pay any attention.
Your Thomas Spider is just great! Everything turned out so cool! You're so talented, JJ! It's just great!
Thanks, Mikey. I think we can end here.
Yes, JJ, I almost forgot.
Who is this, Mikey?
This is my surprise! Deal with him, bye!
What? What did you say? Oh no, he's coming. No, not that. No! Hello, everyone, dear friends. The weather is just wonderful outside today. I wonder what adventures await me today? What? I think Mikey's coming to me. Mikey, it's open.
JJ, in one series, a girl shot at people.
Oh, Mikey, are you talking about Squid Game doll?
I have just a great idea, JJ. Let's build a Squid Game doll today.
Wow, Mikey, the idea is really great. Okay, I agree. But first, let's welcome our dear viewers.
Of course, JJ, go ahead.
Hello, everyone. everyone, dear friends. Today, Mikey and I are going to build a Squid Game doll.
There will be 3 rounds, and you decide who won in the comments.
Are you ready, Mikey?
Of course, JJ.
Then we're starting. Round 1. For the first round, I will need quartz blocks, coal blocks, sand blocks, as well as wood. I'm starting construction. First of all, I build my legs with blocks of coal, then with blocks of quartz, as well as a stove. I build the body and arms of my Squid Game doll. I use wood to build a head, and I also use hatches. I'm building a hairstyle out of wood, and using buttons to build eyes. Great! My Squid Game doll is ready. I wonder how Mikey doing?
That's the first round. I need to do my best. I'm starting construction. Friends, I will use a variety of blocks in my round. Do you know who Squid Game doll is? If so, be sure to write a comment under this video. Great! The first round has come to an end.
Wow, Mikey, you've got a great Squid Game doll. She looks so much like the real thing. Just great.
Thanks, JJ, but I can't wait to see what you've built.
Follow me.
Wow, JJ, you've got a weird Squid Game doll.
Yes, she's normal, Mikey. Don't worry.
All right, cool, JJ.
Thanks, Mikey. Round 2. For the second round, I will need blocks of concrete, wool, blocks of sand, as well as ceramics. I'm starting construction. First of all, I build the legs of my Squid Game doll. Friends, do you know who this Squid Game doll is? Let me tell you. This is a story from a very scary movie. There, people were offered to play a very creepy game. That's why the series is called The Squid Game. In this competition, people had to run a short distance, but at the same time, do it so that Squid Game doll did not notice them. I think each of you has played a game called The Car Goes, Stop! I can explain the rules of this game, and if you haven't played, then you can try it with your friends. The bottom line is that several people stand on one side, and one person stands on the other. And this man turns his back on everyone and says, "The car is going, stop!" While he's saying this, the others should carefully get up behind him and touch his shoulder. But if the presenter turns to you after he says stop, you need to freeze in place and not move. If the presenter sees you moving, then you have lost. If you still did not move, then the presenter turns his back again and says, "Again? The car is going, stop!" And so on until someone gets to the presenter or until all the participants come out. That's such an interesting game. And in this series, people also played this game. But the scariest rule was that if Squid Game doll saw someone moving when she turned to them, then she shot them with super duper soporific projectiles. And these people never woke up again. It's just a monstrous game. To be honest, I think it's not right to play funny games like this, but that was the way this series was. Therefore, you can only watch it with adults. Well, I keep building my super huge Squid Game doll.
JJ, have you watched the TV series about Squid Game doll?
I think so, but I didn't like that it was a very evil series.
I agree with you, JJ.
There is one man in this series who has to pass all the tests, even the Squid Game doll test. And to be honest, when Mikey and I watched this series, he was so worried about the main character that he even cried. Can you imagine how sensitive Mikey is? Well, I think I've already told you enough about Squid Game doll. It's time to finish it in real life. I'm continuing the construction. I'm doing great. I'm almost done. Half is ready. Just a little more. It seems that this is where it needs to be completed. It's time for furniture. I'm putting up a bed, a bedside table, and a lamp. I put different chests on this side. And next to them, I put different stoves and a workbench. I put cupboards on the side, as well as shelves for clothes and shoes. I'm also completing the missing blocks from above. On the other side, I put the TV on, and in front of it, I put a big red sofa. I put anvils in the corners, as well as decorate them with foliage. I'm hanging a painting on top and completing the blocks. More pictures. And yet, I will remove these blocks. I'm laying a bear skin on the floor. Still, the pictures are superfluous here. I think I'll hang them on the other side, and I'll hang a watch in their place. Oh, I almost forgot about the hatches. Rather, I put them in their place. Great! My Squid Game doll is ready. I wonder how Mikey doing.
Meanwhile,
In the second round, I need to build even better than JJ. I'm starting construction. Friends! In this round, I will use even more different blocks to make my Squid Game doll turn out much better than JJ's. We talked to JJ recently and decided that we would also play this game sometime. But only we won't be cruel to each other. We'll just play it like normal kids. Tell me, my friends, would you like to play this game? If yes, then be sure to like and write in the comments. Yes, Mikey, we're going to play this game too. I will be very pleased to see your comments below this video. And I keep building my Squid Game doll. Great! The second round has come to an end.
Wow, Mikey, what an amazing Squid Game doll you have turned out. It's so big and realistic. It's just great. Rather, show me what's inside.
Follow me, JJ.
Wow, Mikey, everything is very cool inside too. I like it.
Thanks, JJ, but I can't wait to see what you've built.
Follow me.
Wow, JJ, you've got a great Squid Game doll. You did so well in this round. I'm sure our subscribers liked it too. Is there something inside too?
Of course there is, Mikey. Come on, I'll show you.
Wow, JJ, the interior is so spacious and beautiful. I would live in such a house myself. Just great.
Thanks, Mikey. I'm glad you liked my Squid Game doll. Round 3. In the third round, I enter a special command and put the already got Squid Game doll. Friends! If you like our videos, then don't forget to like them. Wow, friends, just look at this huge thing. It's just great. Such a huge building. Let's take a closer look at it. It's just something with something. It is so detailed and so much like a real Squid Game doll. If you haven't watched the Squid Game series, then know that Squid Game doll looks exactly like this. Great, my Squid Game doll is ready. I wonder how Mikey doing.
In the third round, I need to give my best. I'm starting construction. Great! The first round has come to an end.
Wow, Mikey, you've got a great Squid Game doll. Ahaha! She looks like a character from an anime. You did it very cool. Will you show me what's inside her?
Of course I'll show you, JJ. Follow me.
Wow, Mikey, you've arranged the room inside so beautifully. I like it.
Thanks, JJ, but I can't wait to see what you built.
Follow me. By the way, friends, do you know what I look like when Squid Game doll shoots at me? It looks something like this.
Wow, JJ, what an amazing Squid Game doll you've got. She's so huge and amazing. It looks like she escaped from the TV series Squid Game. Can we take a closer look at her?
Of course, Mikey. Let's take a closer look at her. Thanks, Mikey. I'm glad you liked my Squid Game doll. Friends, if you have ideas for a video, then do not forget to subscribe, as well as write in the comments what you want to see. We can leave it at that, Mikey. I think we've built a good one. I'm very tired.
Yes, JJ, I think it's time to go to bed. Bye-bye.
Good night to you. Thanks for watching, friends. Subscribe and like. And also, don't forget to click on the bell so that you don't miss new videos. Bye-bye.